Hello Earthlings, future Owolabby here. I would like to make one specific note that before DMing a shorty or DMing a girl, I do a little foreplay, per se, right? I like about 3 pictures, or send a follow request, and if I get a follow request back, or I get a like, or they like my pictures back, then I DM. I don't DM without any type of mutual interest initially. DMing without that is like shooting. It's not the wave. It is not the wave. So either they like my pictures back or they follow me, and then at that moment I slide. You get me? Alright, so boom, wagwan, bro. Listen, I swear, my daily life is just content. I was minding my business, scrolling through my Instagram, the geotag feature on my Instagram page. I swear, I use Instagram like Tinder. No cap. Deadass is my preferred dating app. Simply type downtown Ottawa, downtown Montreal, downtown Vancouver, downtown New York, or whatever in the search bar of the Instagram app. And that's how I find bare girls to holler at and date. In addition to cold approaching girls in person in my day-to-day life, at the grocery store, the mall, the street, etc. I might message a girl, right, on Instagram or something. I might say, yo, you got a nice smile. Colgate definitely got sponsor you. Or I might say, I might comment on a book. Or I might say like, oh, your brow game is A1 when you drop in the tutorial. Or I might say, your fashion style is A1, right? When you drop in the lookbook. Something like that. Or I might say something about the background, or where's your next like vacation spot, something like that. And then she'd be like, thank you, or whatever, right? And then I'd be like, yo, LOL, my pleasure. But yeah, I think you're attractive. Figured you and I will link up and go on a little date sometime. Simple, bro. Like all this extra, how was your day, where you from, you can talk about that on a date. Her message is like, not gonna lie, I appreciate you being direct. Where you want to take me? Listen, bro. Simple. 2 messages? Come on. They'll be like, you're most welcome. Alright, cool. Well, text me now so I have your number. And I'll let you know what I have in mind for plans to link up later on. Straight up. Right? So, compare that DM to this DM. This one I said, your brow game is A1. When are you dropping the tutorial? LMAO, funny story, but I hate them. Don't kill me, I'm dead. Why is that? She's like, I don't know, haha. They just are not the one I want. Okay, basically I said the same thing. LOL, say less. But yeah, I think you're attractive. Figured you and I will link up and hang out for a little date. Okay? This is what she says. Thank you. And good luck. I have a pretty charged up schedule. Good luck? You told man's good luck? If someone's asking you, yo, Owolabby, you wanna hang out? Good luck, I have a pretty charged up schedule. Or another one, right? I think I asked the girl to hang out, right? And she said, haha, thanks. Dead the convo, bro. Stop trying to keep conversation going with a girl that's clearly not interested. She said, haha, thanks. After you asked her out to go. Listen, fam. Come on. Only deal with high interest girls. This is why, honestly, even when I approach a girl now, I usually don't even want to get their number, to be honest, because like you get all these numbers, 10 numbers, and then maybe 3 of them are even feeling you, but all the energy put into like texting these people, nah. Time I'm texting a girl that was never interested to begin with, and it gave her the opportunity to actually, you know, say, this guy is different. All the other guys, they're usually asking for my number. But this guy gave me his number. What is it about him that makes him not care whether or not he gets my number? And then like, yo, let me text him, see what's good with him. And voila, you differentiate yourself from all the other guys you've ever had experience with. Because you gotta remember, when a girl meets you, she doesn't just meet you there, but she compares you with all the guys she's experienced with in the past. And from her experience, she'll contrast you with them and see how is he different from those guys she experienced in the past. Or if I see you in public, I'd be like, excuse me, my name's Owolabby, what's your name? Nice to meet you. Listen, I saw you walking by, I want to talk to you. I thought you looked mad cute today. Where you headed? They'd be like, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm just going to do so and so. Then straight up, I'm like, yo, listen, well, I think you're attractive. If I'm feeling nice that day, I might say, I think you're attractive. I'm attractive. You and I need to get together and go on a little date sometime. Basically. And then I used to get the numbers, but now I feel like it's too much effort. It's too much, like, especially, yeah. So now I'm just like, yo, listen, this is my number. Either give them my card or put it in their contacts and add it to the favorites so that they remember my name and my number. Here, take my number. Hit me up later tonight when you get home, and we'll make plans to hang out. And then I'm like, one other thing I add into it is like, but wait, if you don't want to hang out, you can delete my number, or you can give me back my card, right? Or if you're getting the number, you could be like, but wait, hold on. If you don't actually want to hang out, you can delete your number now, right? So I've had situations like that. So where she did indeed delete her number. So that always saves you time from having to text this girl in the future, right?
For the most part, money isn't the end all be all, but having money does help attract women. Just like you don't need a car or a vehicle to get around town, but having one helps. It's like having money and things, it helps in attracting women, I guess.
All right, tell me how. How does it help? How does it help? Because I agree with you, but I want to know. I want to know how does it help. I want to know what you think. I want to know how you think it helps. Because most guys don't know how it helps.
And maybe I don't. I mean, I think, in my opinion, I think it helps. It helps you stand out more. Having it, you can do things the average person can't.
Nope.
You can modify. I mean, you have more access to things than the person who doesn't have money. So having more access just allows you more access.
No, let me explain what money is. Money is like salt. You know when you eat food and you say, "Damn, this shit is bland. I need what? Some salt."
Oh, yeah.
You understand? So what happens is that the same way salt makes the food tolerable to eat, money makes you tolerable to be with. You know? Money helps. That's it. So what it is that
basically, once I get the number, or once they text me, they be like, "Hey, it's so and so," and I'm like, "Hey, what's up? So what days are you free that work best to hang out for a little date?" She says the weekends are usually good, so anywhere from during Friday to Sunday. Okay, the Sunday at 5 p.m. I meet by so and so work for you. That sounds great. And then I call out the flakiness. I be like, okay, bless, but you're not one of those flaky people, right? I mean, like people that plan something but then flop and cancel. She was like, no, I don't. I'd be like, all right, okay, cool. Let's do 4 p.m. actually. It's getting darker earlier, so as of late. Essentially, we go for a walk by Major Park, Vito Canal, perhaps towards the end, get some bubble tea around Broward Market, and if you're lucky, you'll get a kiss. A little bit of banter there. And she's like, that sounds good. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, all right, I'll trust that you're a woman of your word. I'll see you Sunday at 4 p.m. by Tabaret. Come through looking your regular fine self. Yeah, like, man's be talking about, oh, dating takes a lot of time. You're spending too much time when the girls are not interested in you.
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
And then come the day of the date, right? I'd be like, hey, look forward to see you. Just confirming we're good to hang out today. Let me know by 1 p.m., right? If I'm texting her at 10 o'clock and the date's maybe at 4, let me know by 1 o'clock or 2 p.m., right? I've had situations in the past where I've said, hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you. Just confirming that we're good to hang out today. And I got no reply up until the past the date time too, right? So the whole time when I was confirming to hang out, there was no reply. I didn't get a text back.
The whole thing was a setup. This whole thing was a setup. This whole thing was a setup. This whole thing was a setup.
So I'm like, okay, what can I do to ensure that I don't get my time wasted and that I can better manage the situation? Now I added the extra part, right? Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you. Just confirming we're good to hang out today. Let me know by 2 p.m. or 4 p.m. That added accountability on my part to have some like parameters, ensures that I don't get my time wasted. So what are you doing in your life, man or woman, to get your time wasted? Or to get finessed by people like her? And then by the end of the date, I wasn't sure that I get a I'm home safe text or I'm back home text, right? Just to ensure that everything was good. Like a lot of these men were talking about, oh, false grape allegations or something like that. It's like more than likely you were trying to force it with a girl that wasn't really feeling you in the first place, and you weren't really direct, right? Like even on the second time we hang out, if I invite them over to the crib, I'm like, yo, come over when are you free? Come over. We'll watch some Netflix, eat some food, and smash. There's no real blurry lines or gray area between that, right? And when you're getting texts like this at the end of your dates, there's no issue, okay? When you're getting these types of texts at the end of your dates, there's no issue. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. So then you saw them and then you sized them up as to how difficult or easy they would be to get divorced. And that was the kind of, that was one of the criterions that you used for this marriage. It was kind of a sport that you're saying?
I mean, well, at the beginning, I mean, because like I said, I mean, to be honest, as Black women, it is hard to get married, period, but to a good man.
All right, so let's take his comment seriously for a second, though. What does a man have to do to avoid a woman like you? A woman that's not going to marry him for sport.
You know why it's so funny? Because they are Cruellas. This is why I call women like this Cruella.
That was in my younger day. I just wanted to see if I could do it. I mean, you just have to have some level of discernment. Like you have to just really.
Again, this is what I'm saying. It's a beta male talking point because beta males are the ones who are rushing to wife up a woman. You understand? See, guys who are alphas, guys who are actually the top guys who have game. When a guy who has game wifes up a chick or puts a chick in the position of wife or girlfriend, right? He's properly vetted her. You understand what I'm saying? And he's not vetting her just off of her looking good. He's not vetting her on just the fact of, oh, well, she hasn't hit the wall yet. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, she still looks like she's 21. Like niggas ain't looking at it like that. And see, if you're looking at it like that, you're looking at it as a guy who doesn't really have experience dealing with women. You know what I'm saying? Because what you're doing is that you're jumping the gun and you're trying to rush into a relationship because you're in scarcity. The reason why you're in scarcity is because you don't have the skill or the know-how to get multiple women. So when you find that girl who's that 24, 25-year-old girl who even looked your way and smiled at you, you want to wife this girl up. You start falling in love. You understand what I'm saying? You start making her the end all be all of everything. So what happens is that a lot of these guys, they're lusting after the idea of a certain chick, or they're lusting after a particular girl. And so what happens is that their whole existence and their whole fantasy of getting that one special girl hasn't happened for most of these guys. So what happens is like they're saying, damn, all these girls that I want don't want me. So f these hoes. I can't wait till they hit the wall.
I'm gonna blow. Came up in a cancel flats. No peas, we ain't have no racks. Nothing but 2 beds, 1 fridge, 2 chairs, and about 10,000 rats. Mommy worked hard with that 9 to 5, and she done overtime, that's 9 and back. Lived in a house with the heaters, Bracken was cold, so you know we had to sleep with hats on. But now we're living larger than the boulevards. The peas are blessing, man, they put us in the foreign cars. If you see me on the street with a gang throwing shots, make a wish, cause you're looking at a shooting star. Mama made it.